Hello, and welcome to another meeting of the Lotus Council. So what do we have today? We have another deck tech, but this one's a little bit different. So this is a Pauper EDH deck. And I'll talk about this, but as I was going through, I discovered something really important about making a sealed Pauper deck. You can't do it from a single box, from a single set. If it's, just 2 or even 3 colors, you need at least 4, maybe 5 colors to be able to get away with it. And you'll see why, because there's a limited number of commons. So with Pauper EDH, you use an uncommon card as the commander. In this case, I'm using a legendary creature, but it doesn't need to be legendary. And then it's just commons. So you'll see what I had to do to get the deck to work. So Rulik Mons, Warren Chief, 3/3 with Menace for 4. And whenever it attacks, look at the top card of my library. If it's a land, I may put it onto the battlefield tapped. If I didn't put that card onto the battlefield, create a 1/1 red goblin creature token. That's pretty good value. So let's talk creatures. So we got a Plasma Jockey. Oh, what's this? Streets of New Capenna. So what I had to do is I had to use 2 boxes and the commons from the boxes to get it to work, to have enough for a Pauper EDH deck. So it was a little bit difficult, but I hadn't put away cards from that Brawl deck that you saw me build. That opening, I still had those cards pulled out. So I used that in order to craft my deck and come up with something. Okay, so we got a Plasma Jockey, Wrecking Crew, a Witty Roastmaster, Exhibition Magician, Goldhound, Mayhem Patrol. We got a Rox Pummeler, Glittermonger, Cadelia Strongarm. Had 2 copies of that for some reason. A High-Rise Sawjack, Attended Socialite, a Civic Gardener, Halo Scarab, Paragon of Modernity, and then we have Dominaria United stuff. So we got Hexbane Tortoise, Sunbathing Rootwalla, Yavimaya Sojourner, Deathbloom Gardener, a Snare Spinner, a Floriferous Finewall, a Barkweave Crusher, a Magnagoth Sentry, Llanowar Stalker, Elfheim Worm, Vashimo Branchrider, Maria's Outrider, Flowstone Kavu, Goblin Picker, Coalition Warbrute, Molten Monstrosity, Yavimaya Steel Crusher, Automatic Librarian, Shield Wall Sentinel, Salvage Mana Worker, and then we've got Capenna Express. It's a creature. Then we have some equipment. So let's talk about that real quick. We got a Jackhammer. Okay, makes it a bit bigger. We got Most Wanted, kind of like it's an aura, so it's kind of like equipment. So this is a pretty good one because it pays back 2/3 of the cost in any color. And it gives the creature +2/+1, so pretty good. We got Guided Pinions, basically creating a treasure and giving a creature flying. So we got Quick Draw Dagger, giving, basically, when it enters the battlefield, attach it to a creature. That creature gains first strike till end of turn and gets +1/+1. And it's got flash, so really good. We got Hammerhand. I love this one. Vanquisher's Axe, +2/+0. Then we got some spells. So we got a Strangle. We got Ready to Rumble. Light 'em Up. Warm Welcome for the family. Then Bite Down. Really great removal. We got Gaia's Might. So target creature is going to get +2/+2 in this deck. Yeah. That's the thing about Domain, is if you're doing it in Commander, you need, 3, 4, 5 colors for it to work best. We got Broken Wings, Colossal Growth, Lightning Strike, Jaya's Firenado, Flowstone Infusion, Thrill of Possibility, Smash to Dust, Furious Bellow, a Meteorite. Then we got the lands. So we do have Crystal Grotto and Wooded Ridgeline, but we also get Racer's Rig and Cabaretti Courtyard from Streets of New Capenna. And then we've got a mountain and a forest filling out the mana base. So learned a lot trying to put together a pEDH deck from a sealed box. I don't know that it's actually worth doing that. They don't have theme boosters anymore that you could just buy several of those and try and build a Pauper deck out of that. So I don't know how many sealed pEDH decks I'll do in the future, just because the sheer logistics of it. Because I would have to have multiple sets. And after I do the videos, and if I'm making a deck, make the deck, I usually will put the cards away, put them into long boxes to store them by set, by color. So I don't necessarily have them pulled out like you would want to have. So I don't know. With the switch over to having it be Jumpstart, you don't know what you're getting, and the packs are kind of expensive too. I just don't know how viable that is. But that does not mean I'm not going to make another pEDH deck. I love Pauper, and I love the fact that this deck is fairly inexpensive. I'll pop the price up on the board. I mean, other than the fact I did it from sealed boxes. But if you counted the number of decks that I did from sealed boxes, I did this one. There was the Brawl deck that I also did Streets to Capenna, and then I had a few more decks. I had 4 more in addition to this. So a total of 6 out of, 4 boxes. It's okay. Not the greatest. Might just build pEDH straight up next time. So anyway, we want to thank you for joining us today. If you're on the lookout for cards, go check out our friends over at Geekified. You can find them at geekifiediowa.com. And we want to thank you for spending time with us today. And if you want to know when we're having our next video meeting, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell notification, and join us in the Discord, which you really should be doing. I say it every video, but we do fun stuff in there. We have a lot of fun. So join us. It's a great community. You'll love it. And with that, we don't have anything else for today. But we do want to thank you for spending time with us. And our meeting is now adjourned. But we hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.